Hey everybody, this is Dawn. Thanks for popping back in. If you've been here before, if you just popped in, thanks for coming your first time. I'm in my new YouTube video slash office for the first time. I am most of the time take videos in my bedroom. I ain't saying I won't take none in my bedroom. It's just this is gonna be my new video room. We're doing painting, so if you see the walls not that great or not finished, and there's a window over here, and we're trying to make better lighting, but right now it looks like it's pretty good. And so, like I said, thanks for showing up, and we're gonna get right to the video. Um, so, um, I have watched the video where, I am vision impaired. If you're new, that you thought you hadn't watched this channel, I'm vision impaired, and I have two brothers that are vision impaired, and my mother and my daughter. And my daughter does come on my YouTube channel pretty regular. Sorry, it's in the morning, and I'm drinking my coffee. So, but I did go on YouTube, and I was, watching a few people were talking, and they were saying that like how hard it is, and they had good sight. They were talking about how hard it is to go to another city, how to get around, and I thought, wow, they're talking about sighted people are talking about how easy or how hard it is to get around. It is double that for vision impaired or blind people. So my first trip, well, not really my first trip, but my first trip on my own, like to somewhere I never knew where to go, was to Savannah, Georgia. And I went on a Greyhound bus, and the first thing that I recognized that I wouldn't be able to see, well, I'll take that back. The first thing I recognized that was going to be a problem was how when you check in, the people working there sometimes, do it this way, do it that way, and it's like, I have a vision impaired, and so they still want you to do stuff. So the first thing was the sign, the numbers. They had most of the time it had to be like 12 or 4 or 5. The numbers above the door, where you have to get in line to go to the bus. And so they're a little smaller, and way off you couldn't see it, so you have to walk up to the door before I would have to walk up to the door before I could see it. So that was one. And the second thing, I got some notes there too, so if I look at my notes, sorry. Second thing is when you ride on a Greyhound, you if you carry on, you take it with you. But if you carry baggage that goes under the bus, you have to sit at the side of the bus. Well, that's pretty cool. All you gotta do is sit aside. They already had the stickers on it. You get on the bus. Well, when you get on the bus, you have to find your seat. This one trip that I went to Savannah, my first trip I went to Savannah, the Savannah bus that comes pick up in my town goes to a bigger city before it comes to mine. I'll tell you where I'm from. I'm from Georgia. So from Atlanta to where my city is, from my town is, Atlanta, but Greyhound is a lot bigger and a lot more people. So this bus was pretty packed. So I get on the bus and I gotta find me a seat. I could see pretty good, but not that great. And it was kind of, it might have been sunny, but it was kind of dark on the bus because they have the tinted windows, right? So you have to go each seat. So, I was like, I don't want to be in the front, but I don't want to be in the back, so I want to be in the middle. But then, is there any seats in the middle? I don't want to look stupid and pass all these seats up, and then people behind me get the seats that's empty, and then I don't have no seat. If you ain't got a seat, you can't ride. So usually what I do is I find the first seat because I don't want to miss out. So I just found the seat in front. But that's just part of, if you want to sit in the back, you've got to take a chance. And the people behind you getting on may get the seats before you get back. So that's a big deal to me. And then sometimes there are people, be one person on the bus. Like, say myself, I'm traveling by myself. Some people travel by themselves and they'll sit in the seat, but they'll sit on the end, not side of the window, but on the end. And I don't know if they are saving that seat for someone that's been on the bus or not. And so, if they don't ask me if I want to sit, then I don't know. So usually the bus driver will make a move over, but not always. Okay, so the next thing is when I got when I got on the bus. Now all that was fine, and then I got to my destination. That was Savannah. Getting off the bus was fine. It was mainly the going to the baggage and going to the side of the bus and looking for your baggage because you're supposed to show them your ticket, but most people just go up and grab their bags. So I didn't want my bag to get grabbed, but I wanted to do it the way you're supposed to do it. So the guy you hand the ticket to, he'll look at the ticket. Okay, get your bag. I can see my bag. So I mean, enough it's right there on it. So I learned to, that one time I had a black suitcase and everybody else had the same suitcase, black with brown on it. So I learned to put something on my suitcase, even if it's a keychain or something, or get a bright colored suitcase. So, and then everybody else could get the bright colored suitcase. So that's a big thing. And I would think that would be pretty big at an airport too. I never flew, never went on a plane float. So we wouldn't know that one. Um, the next thing was my friend did meet me. Her husband met me in the front of the Greyhound, but it keeps popping up on the computer. So, but she was wanting me to walk down the road to where they were, and they were at the courthouse in Savannah, and she said it's only a block, and I was like, my first time, I was like, a block? Walk? What? I'm legally blind, girlfriend. You are too, and I'm not legally blind, vision impaired. And you're asking me to walk down the road. I don't know where I'm at. There's bunches of cars. There's red lights, and so finally she did get her husband to come get me. And then when I seen the how far it wasn't that far. I was like, oh, I probably could have done that. So on the way back, when I was coming home and I had to get the Greyhound, I walked that street. My friend walked it with me, and I was like, oh, that's pretty easy. And then the next time I went down to see her, I went on the Greyhound. I walked it the first time. I guess when you're with somebody, it's different because I was letting her lead. I was letting her do everything. And so we get I get off the bus and I go get my bag and go out and start walking. And you got people walking and all. You come to the first red light and you gotta cross. Oh, just keep going, but there's a red light and there's traffic, like a full way. And so for vision impaired in Savannah, they have these little hand walk things where you can push a button and it'll tell you what roads. Like um, Abercorn is going this, you know, Abercorn traffic is going. Um, you need to stop so and so street for crossing so and so street. You need to stay still. I didn't know what the road was. I couldn't see the sign. I don't even know what the signs were. To be honest, I think they were in the middle of the road, not like on the top where I'm not even sure. I still don't know. So I learned the roads, but at this point I didn't know the roads. And what is Erica? So in the sign across the road, there's a walk sign like a light, and it changes colors. Well, I if it was real sunny, as this time it was really sunny, I couldn't see it. So the sun was bright on it, and I couldn't see what color it was. So I just stood there, and there was a few people there. And when they started walking, I walked, and I thought, God, I hope they're walking, and I hope they ain't just walking across the road. So I just walked with them and stayed with them. Got across. But so that's the biggest thing is walking across the street. But I learned the roads. I got it down pat. Savannah's my buddy. I can get from A to B and no problem. It just took a little bit of time knowing. So, um, so that's it's what else? Uh, it's just knowing your area, but sometimes you have to go places that you have never been. But it's a trial and we're all raining. Georgia on the 19th. Every weekend we have rain. So I guess that's about it about traveling. Hotels, they'll give you a key. They'll say, oh, well, go out this door and go down there. And if you don't tell them, they don't know you're visiting there. They just treat you just like everybody else. So sometimes it's good to tell people that you're vision impaired. Sometimes it's not because mainly if you're out of state or out of town, you don't want to be uh, you don't want to stand out. Um, so yeah, um, I guess that's about. Oh well, um, not only is it great on the like city bus, being able to see where you're about to be, so you can afford to change for the bus to stop, or know what street you're supposed to be at, so you can get ready to tell to get off to board this train to get off. Um, that was one of my biggest things. But I just learned, like, vision impaired people pick things that they recognize so they can know instead of knowing the streets. Or I can't remember all the streets. Savannah's got lots, and any other place too. So I learned it. It was very hard. Learning what bus pulls up to see. It has the numbers on the bus. Sometimes it's on the front, sometimes on the side. I think it's on both. But it's hard to see. You have to be right there on it. Um, so I got to the point. I'll just walk up and ask them what bus this is, and then if I can't see, and then they'll tell me. On the city buses in Savannah, they talk. So usually when they pull up, they'll say the number. They'll say where they're going. All that. That's pretty cool. Savannah is really so real up to date with the vision impaired. So, I hope that this, my channel will teach or help people treat vision impaired. Yeah. Over here hiding. My white room raining. Yeah, raining. Raining.